Aphrodite, Hephaestus, and Ares form a distinct group among the 12 Olympian gods, known for their complicated relationships. First, let's talk about Aphrodite, the goddess of beauty. Aphrodite's beauty was unmatched. She had fair skin, enchanting features, and an alluring figure. She was loved by both mortals and gods. It's said that even Zeus fell for her but was rejected, which led to his resentment. In a bid to get back at her, Zeus arranged her marriage to Hephaestus, the god of fire. Now, who exactly is Hephaestus? He is the son of Zeus and Hera but was not well loved by Hera due to his unattractive appearance and lame leg. However, his lack of physical appeal did not diminish his standing among the gods. Why? Despite his looks, Hephaestus was immensely skilled. He was a master craftsman who forged various weapons and tools for the gods, such as Zeus's shield, Apollo's lyre, and chariot. Moreover, Hephaestus had a pleasant disposition and was the merrymaker of Mount Olympus, endearing him to many gods. Forced into a marriage by Zeus, the beautiful Aphrodite became the wife of the unattractive Hephaestus. Could a stunning goddess and a physically flawed god coexist harmoniously? As it turned out, Aphrodite frequently sought affection elsewhere, most notably with Ares, the god of war. Ares, another son of Zeus and Hera, was tall, strong, and exceptionally handsome, creating a sharp contrast with Hephaestus. The famous Eros, known to the Romans as Cupid, was said to be the offspring of Aphrodite and her lover Ares. Our next god is Hermes, the messenger god. Hermes played an essential role as he was the mediator between gods, and between gods and humans. He was responsible for delivering messages among the deities, and also bringing divine communications to the human world. Due to his role, Hermes was known as the messenger god. His appearance was also quite unique. He wore a hat with wings and winged sandals, symbolizing his ability to fly. Hermes traveled between the heavens and the earth with these winged accessories. Nowadays, some shoe brands incorporate wing motifs inspired by Hermes. Besides his role as a messenger, Hermes also served as a psychopomp, a guide for souls to the underworld. When a person died, Hermes would lead their soul to the underworld, helping them cross the river Styx and forget all their earthly ties. Interestingly, Hermes also held the titles of the god of commerce and the god of thieves. While his role as the patron of commerce is easily understood, his association with thieves might be puzzling. To explain this, let's examine the common thread through all his roles. Whether as a messenger, a psychopomp, or a god of commerce, Hermes facilitated the transfer of entities from one realm to another. Thievery, albeit through illicit means, also involved this act of transferring something from one place to another. Hermes' responsibilities always revolved around this core concept of crossing boundaries, making him a versatile deity. Apart from this boundary-crossing trait, Hermes was clever and cunning. He was a loyal servant of his father, Zeus, and a trustworthy messenger. He was eloquent, adept at lying without blushing, and highly persuasive. Notably, even in his infancy, Hermes managed to deceive Apollo and steal his cattle, demonstrating his crafty nature. These are some of the compelling stories surrounding Hermes, which can be explored further for those interested. Thus completes the introduction to the 12 principal gods of Mount Olympus, led by Zeus. Among the myriad gods in Greek mythology, one stands out due to his unique birth and equally exceptional domain. Though not one of the 12 Olympian gods, Dionysus, the god of wine, is a figure of significant importance. The tale of Dionysus begins, like many others, with Zeus and his various romantic escapades. In this case, Zeus fell in love with a mortal princess whose name we will omit for simplicity's sake. Through Zeus's charm, this princess became pregnant with his child. Predictably, Hera, Zeus's wife, was incensed and sought to disrupt his affairs. Hera did not confront Zeus directly, fearing his power. Instead, she targeted his mortal lovers. To this end, she approached the princess, revealing that her lover was the god Zeus and suggesting that if the princess did not believe her, she should demand Zeus to reveal his true form. Naively, the princess asked Zeus to appear as he truly was, a request she came to regret. Zeus's divine form manifested as thunder, lightning, and fire, forces far beyond what any mortal could endure. In an instant, a blazing fire engulfed the princess, tragically ending her life. At the same time, the child she carried, Dionysus, was expelled from her body. As flames encroached upon the vulnerable infant, the earth goddess took pity on him. A vine of ivy sprouted from the ground, sheltering the child from the deadly fire. Despite being saved from the flames, Dionysus was still premature and could not survive outside his mother's womb. Hence, Zeus, determined to save his son, took a drastic step. He opened his own calf, sewed the infant inside, and carried him until he reached full term. Thus, Dionysus was born twice, once from his mortal mother and once from his divine father's leg, earning him the title the Twice-Born. The name Dionysus itself implies, born from the thigh of Zeus. This double birth also symbolizes rebirth, an attribute closely associated with this god. Although Dionysus was born safe, Hera's wrath did not abate. To evade her relentless persecution, he wandered far and wide. During his travels, Dionysus introduced the cultivation of grapes and the art of winemaking to various regions. Grateful for his gifts, people revered him as the god of wine, celebrated for bringing bounty, joy, and a richer life through viticulture. Moreover, Dionysus holds a significant role in the creation of theater. We briefly discussed his influence on Greek theater in a previous exploration. In forthcoming discussions on theatrical literature, we will delve deeper into how the concept of rebirth linked with Dionysus permeates dramatic arts, and explore his intricate connection with theater more thoroughly.